Assalamualaikum and a pleasant morning I bid to each and everyone. Today, we will be discussing the research we have done under the theme COVID-19, a paradigm shift in teaching and learning. The title of our paper is Embracing Online Learning During Pandemic. The spread of COVID-19 has forced millions of students and teachers to move their communication online, causing a havoc in the educational system. As a result, education has changed dramatically with the distinctive rise of online learning, where teaching is undertaken remotely and on digital platforms. The schools are closed until further notice, and we have to adapt to new norms. Teachers and administrators are working hard during lockdown, trying to keep students on track. Shifting to online learning within the shortest time, this pandemic has forcefully shifted the mode of teaching and learning from face-to-face to online, which is a new experiences and practices for many of the teachers and students. This study was aimed to investigate how teachers and students deal with one of the new norms caused by the pandemic, which is online learning, and is it a stress or a bless in relation to its benefits, challenges, and strategies. To achieve the objective, articles, books, surveys, Q&A questions, interviews, web pages, and online researches were employed. A survey was carried out for two groups of respondents, one group of students from Form 1 to 5, and one group of teachers from different subjects. The results revealed that time management skills, technological prepared, and computer literate are basic qualities for online learning. Online learning may not be everyone's cup of tea, but embracing change during this pandemic will certainly bring a positive impact in the education landscape.
Now, it is fair to wonder why we have chosen this particular topic to deal with, and here is the answer. To express our views in a clearer manner, we created the visual representation. Now that we are familiar with the background of the subject, we can move on to supporting it. There were other researchers who have dived into this topic before, and the results of their studies were helpful in supplying us with thoughts on how to improve our research. They also gave us an ideas of the outcomes we would expect. The research instrument used were surveys, although there were also interview sessions. From the survey, we gather data on the students' favorite online subjects, their preferred online platform, their preferred online quizzes, impact of online reward system, and of course, their problem with online classes. As from the teachers, we gather data on the preferred online platforms, preferred online quizzes they use, the reward system they apply, and the type of tasks they assign.
is collected will be combined and summarized in words. Thus, we will be able to construct a conclusion for the entire study with the recommendations for future researches being made accordingly. Ideally, we plan to use the data gathered from our study to aid in administering more effective ways in embracing online learning during pandemic. The pandemic has triggered a lot of creative teaching and learning, and we need to leverage that even after the pandemic has ended. Online teaching may not be everyone's cup of tea, but embracing change at a time such as this has certainly brought a positive impact in the education landscape. This latest trend is likely to inspire educators to explore more online platforms for them to engage in more online classes and activities. There is no right or wrong answer to which remote teaching activity, online platform, or conferencing tool is best. Still, educators need to be flexible in improvising their teaching and ensuring that meaningful learning is achieved in the best possible way. And students must be physically, mentally, and emotionally prepared to embrace the learning process they are coping with, or they will end up feeling regret for a lifetime.
The final word: embracing the digital revolution and making the leap into online classroom sessions can be nerve-wracking. Making online classes interesting is even harder. There's an awful lot to learn and many obstacles to overcome this school year. But whilst online classrooms are limited in some ways, they also open a virtual doorway to new learning experiences. Learning experiences that are more accessible, more interactive, and they will say more engaging than ever before. All it takes was a digital mindset, the right tools, and a focused approach. As ever, the secret sauce is engagement. If we can't capture our online learners' attention, then we won't be able to deliver an effective learning experience. But if we can, then we should be well placed to capture our audience imagination, drive motivation, and encourage participation. It won't be easy, but we have all the tools we need. Good luck and happy learning. Thank you. Stay safe.